Anyone can recognize why an athlete tries to make it to the Olympics, but few can understand the price that must be paid to get there. Courtney Mathewson knows. The 29-year-old water polo player won gold with the United States team in London during the 2012 Games. But was that moment worth the effort it would take to get there again? At 29, Mathewson is the oldest member of the U.S. women's senior national team, and her body is starting to feel the effects of years and years of strenuous work.
The hardest part of my routine is repeating it day after day. You start the week fresh on Monday, you get into good workouts and a lifting session, and you're physically and emotionally exhausted and drained of your energy, and it's only Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays we lift in the morning from 7 to basically 9 a.m. We run through a 2-hour weight session with our coach, and then we hop in the water and usually do some conditioning for about an hour, hour and a half. We get out around 10:30 and we have a little bit of a break. I usually have coffee in the morning before I go to practice, just to wake me up because it's so early in the morning. But it's so physically exhausting at practice that we always need a coffee in between. And then the afternoon practice is from 1:30 to 4:30, and that is mostly all water polo. So we do drills, passing, shooting.
For Mathewson, the work ethic was honed while winning 4 consecutive national championships at UCLA.
The time that I had at UCLA from 2004 to 2008 were some of the greatest years of my life. I was thrust into it in the very beginning. This is a standard, this is expectations. We train this hard. This is what we want to accomplish every single season.
7 years later, Mathewson is now one of the unquestioned leaders for Team USA.
Courtney leads by example. She might not be the most vocal, but every day in and out of the water, she's giving 100%. So Courtney definitely leads by example and giving hard work every day.
But all the success in the pool comes with a price.
I've had a few injuries. I have had 2 shoulder surgeries, 2 torn ligaments in my finger. That lasted a year and actually just hurt my back. So I think with my age and playing for so long and it's just so physically demanding on your body, it just kind of one thing after the other. Practice is difficult. It's the toughest thing that I've ever done. And leading up to 2012, I thought that was the hardest I could ever work. And we've gone far beyond that this quad.
But despite the physical demands of the sport, Mathewson keeps coming back, continuing to push herself each and every day.
But it's also a challenge. Can I get through this? Can I get better? Can I make my teammates better? And I think that's where the excitement lies.
And despite the day-to-day focus it takes, Mathewson has an end goal in mind, being one of the select few to make a once-in-a-lifetime feeling happen twice.
For me, I try and keep the end goal in mind. The thought of possibly competing at the Olympics again you can't find another feeling that's going to match that. When we stood there on the podium, we were all holding hands in our matching Nike uniforms, and they announced us as Olympic champions, United States of America. We were all sobbing. Like everything that you'd ever put in from day one to the sport, inside and out of the water, paid off, and it was all totally worth it.
Mathewson is planning on hanging her swim cap up after 2016. This almost surely is her last shot at the podium, and she knows that each day of practice means she's one day closer to the career finish she's aiming for. For Cronkite Sports in Los Angeles, I'm Nick Smith.